I kind of looked up resilience, just to get a definition. I found successfully adapting to difficult or challenging circumstances.
Climate change, such as increased frequency of natural disasters, poses a significant threat to our built environment, and is a major consideration in the work we do, on a daily basis.
Well, from our perspective as building service engineers, and in consideration of the realities that we can no longer avoid climate change, so I think we need to be looking to adapt to it. Necessity, breeds innovation.
My definition of innovation is intentional change made by creating value in order to boost well-being.
As far as resiliency on a grid level, I would say we could definitely start using here in the U.S. More renewable sources such as solar, wind power. I actually just did a study where in the U.S. we are still over 50% reliant on fossil fuels, which isn't very reliable in the long term. So
we came up with a solution for our client that have minimal gas, greenhouse gas emission, and at the same time they will provide them with the highest value and to provide the comfort condition for the occupants.
And now having these heat waves, you should look at the peak temperature during the last 10, 15, 20 years, and this will end up in increasing the size of all the equipment associated with the buildings.
I think when it comes to innovation for electrical engineers, it's when we take the technology that we understand quite well and bring it forward to our clients and the architectural team to find ways to implement that technology that actually suits the client's needs. We don't just write generic specifications and expect the client to be able to work with them. We actually help come up with systems that work well for their operations.
So for me, innovation on the mechanical side is actually needing less resources. I like to think of the whole building as a system, including the occupants.
So we're seeing innovation coming in a number of different forms. One big positive is the drive for GHG gas reduction, which of course is hopefully going to help us in the long run with regards to our climate. But what that drives is better facades, so the passive elements that make our buildings work, such as better insulation, better facades just in general, is a very useful innovation, and there are very great good things happening in that regard.
One thing that I find very innovative is the use of LEDs. When I started in the business, we were still primarily fluorescence, high HID lighting, which are very big energy sources. They produce a lot of heat. And with the use of LEDs, we can keep those costs down as far as your energy usage, but still have the same outputs. It also allows us to start looking at lighting for your circadian rhythm, so your health benefits within your light fixtures as well, for not only your staff, but any patrons that might be coming into your business.
Water management is one of the concerns for the coming years in terms of resiliency of our communities, and engineers can help design and implement more efficient water management systems, can help design rainwater harvesting systems, wastewater recycling, and desalinization systems to help with availability of water all around the world.
Passive house or net zero are the one that we should consider for the future.